What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Craig. I forgot to show you where my trade was at yesterday. I'm going to show you that today. Definitely stick around for the whole video. We're going to zip through Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at Ethereum, XRP, Solana, ADA, and at the very end, we'll take a look at MicroStrategy, see where that might be headed. So if that sounds interesting, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up, leave your comments below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget, tick that notification bell. That will get you notified when I post new videos. As you guys know, my videos aren't always at the same time. I'm very busy right now with a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to keep you updated as best I can. So let's... All right, guys, so looking at CNBC, just kind of overlook what's going on right now this morning. So as of right now, Dow futures are down 47 points, S&P's down 22, Nasdaq's down 117. Now, their headline, Starbucks to close stores, layoff workers in a $1 billion restructuring plan. That seems like an economic shrink, right? They're laying off, what is it, 900 workers. They're closing down a bunch of stores. They're not the only ones doing it. You're just not seeing a lot of it. Drive around town, look around, look at all the closed stores. You tell me what you're seeing in your area down below in the comments. Let's get into Bitcoin, see what's going on. As you guys know, I'm watching this trend line in a big way. Once I get above that trend line, things could get really crazy. Will that happen this cycle? I mean, it's possible. I don't see it happening, but we will be watching it. As I've been showing you guys, these triple highs right here. You might get a higher high, higher high, higher high. Down here, lower highs, lower highs. That is bearish divergence. Pretty big bearish divergence. Now, your next line of support here, the 21 EMA, which is the blue line, it's going to be around 109. So 108 to 109, you might wick through that. But that's where I'm looking to take some profit on some of these shorts. I told you guys to watch this area, right? So a couple months ago, I gave you the target of 123. I think it was 123.8. We got to 124, whatever. And then I told you guys to watch this golden pocket zone for a reaction to the downside. If you got into shorts there, congrats. I know we did. We also made a bunch of money on this way down. But what I'm going to talk about here is what we're watching for. So if this 111 can hold as support, we talked about it yesterday, getting rejected up here at the 113.8, and look what happened. Exactly what we talked about yesterday. If you guys are watching this channel and really paying attention, you should be learning how to at least look at the charts and kind of figure out what you might want to do. That's what these are for. You can look at any of my past videos and kind of look how things played out. You don't have to look at totally the big picture, but look at the strategies, look at EMAs, look at your different signals. RSI is huge. I talk a lot about the RSI and your retracement levels. I mean, your fib levels, right? So anyways, let's take a look at what's going on. So if we break down here and this becomes the new resistance, 111.3, we're looking back to that 107, 104 range, which is this bottom. If we break through that, you have your 200 EMA right here, about 106. Now, if you guys know, these are the targets I'm still looking for. It has not been invalidated yet. I believe this was possibly a wave 1. This was a wave 2. We're looking for wave 3 here. We'll see what happens with that. If it's going to be bullish, then we throw our Fibonacci, because obviously it could go either way, guys, but I'm going to give you my Fibonacci extension. If it bottomed out here and this is a ABC, right, then we could be going back up to the 121 to 124 range. So that's something to keep an eye out for if you're bullish, right? But these are still my targets as of right now. I still think we're going to see these levels. This is why. So I believe this could be the Elliott wave count here for this 5-wave structure to the downside. Again, we'll have to watch and see what happens there, but we are getting support right now in that 111.3. Let's see if it holds. Let's get this out of the way. So I was looking at this on the weekly, right? Just another sign of, if you guys were watching a while back, I showed you guys these 3 red candles being a 3 black crows, meaning when that happens at the top, that usually signifies the top of a bigger structure, right? So I think we still have a lot of downside to go here. Here is my trade. This is on Prime XBT. If you guys haven't tried Prime XBT, definitely check them out. They just added a ton of altcoins. Also, you can trade traditional markets and gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, everything, all from just one exchange. And you can use your crypto to trade against those markets, or however you want to do it. It offers the most options in trading. Definitely check them out. Links down below. If you use my link, you can get up to a $7,000 bonus. Once you make a deposit, you can get it to 30% of your deposit as a bonus. So definitely check it out. As you guys can see right now, the exposure on this trade, 3,673,000. That is the exposure. That doesn't mean I have $3,000 in it. That means that's the exposure. Let me show you. I know somebody said, I know that's not your real money. Well, if you go into Prime XBT, right, and you look, there's real account, right there. Here's your demo account right here, right? Again, real account, demo account. So clear that up. All right, Ethereum. So Ethereum, we talked about this. Here we are. We're right at that trend line. We've been talking about this for a while. If we break back below that and it becomes resistance, chances are the market's topped, right? XRP, same thing. We're headed back down towards that 268. If that 268 breaks, we're looking to come all the way back down to at least the 150 range, 160. If that breaks, you know what to do. Solana. So like I said, this was just a fake out up here, getting back into this rising channel. We're looking for it to come back down to these levels. I still think there's a good possibility we get down to these levels. There is some hidden bullish divergence showing here, which might mean another pop-up. We'll keep a close eye on that. Looking at Cardano. So on Cardano, we hit the 200 EMA. If that holds as support, we could bounce around in this area between the 55, which is the 83 cents, to 78 cents for a little while. If it breaks up, then we're looking for 95. If it breaks through these EMAs, if it breaks through the 200 EMA to the downside, we could go as low as 50 cent, maybe even further. So keep an eye on that. MicroStrategies, not looking good, guys. Below all the EMAs here on the 3-day chart, right? That's a big chart. If these EMAs cross, this is MicroStrategy's next support, which if it holds and everything turns bullish, then it could blow up from there. But if this breaks, you're looking at 122 and then 25, and then, you know, we'll talk about that if it happens. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you smash a thumbs up, leave your comments. Are you trading right now? Let me know how you're doing. If you are, you can check out both of these, BITUNIX and Prime XBT, if you are trading. BITUNIX offers a no KYC, no VPN trading, and Prime XBT, you can trade all markets. Awesome exchanges, both of them, guys. And thanks again for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Don't forget to check out these tutorials up top.